Earn Your Way to the Summer Olympics. This is a long-term project for a full sixth grade math review. So it encompasses keeping track of cities on a map, importing photos of different cities, and completing math problems in order to qualify for the Summer Olympics. So they've got events in 8 different cities. Instructions are on here. So when students want to move to the next task, they just click on the soccer ball and it takes them to their next task. So they won't be following the slides exactly in order. That's why they need to click on the soccer ball. The first task they're first a qualifying event in Los Angeles. They're going to order these decimals in order from least to greatest. When they get a score of 10, that means they've got them all correct. They move to the next slide, which shows that they earned their bus ticket to Los Angeles. They're going to do some research, write today's date and the event they're competing in. So a list of events, if they want ideas, they just click on this soccer ball. And here's a list of all the summer Olympic events. So they can pick from this list. When they've decided, they can go back. They want to name 2 sites they'd like to see in Los Angeles and some favorite foods that you might eat in Los Angeles. The next task, they're just going to be filling out the first row for Los Angeles. How many miles from home to Los Angeles? The date they arrive, and the type of transportation would be a bus. So they're just filling out that one row for each city. Then they're going to find their city on a map. So Los Angeles, I'm going to click and hold and move that into place. So it's next to that red dot. Then they just click on the soccer ball that's next to Los Angeles. They're going to write a little journal entry, so they need to be really creative, describe their sport, what happened to them at their first event in Los Angeles. Then they're going to import pictures. So to do this, they just come up here to Insert, Image, search the web, and then they can type in their city name, and they can pick any picture that they want to import. We'd pick something that's about this at square size. So you click on it. Oh, it took me a little bit too far. Click, you get a little check mark, and then insert. So they want to size it, so they want to make it smaller to fit. This little blue dot will turn it into place. And you just need to size it. So just move it. These squares will move it, make it larger or make it smaller. So they are going to import 3 pictures that show the city of Los Angeles. Then they're moving on to the second math task. Will be in Rio de Janeiro. So they have to complete order of operations. That shows now that they have their plane ticket to Rio. And again, do some research. This time they'll be filling out the second row. So Rio de Janeiro, they're going to type in here. How many miles between Los Angeles and Rio, the date they arrived, and they went by airplane. So they're going to type in airplane. So each time they come to this, they're going to fill in one row. And again, this time Rio, they're going to find on the map. Click and hold, move the city into place, and click on the soccer ball next to Rio. And they're just going to continue this with all 8 cities. Now, all of the completed slides are on here for the teacher. So if you want to assign this to the students, just make a copy. So File, make a copy of the entire presentation, and then just delete the completed slides for the students. So this includes percent of a number, perimeter and area, and some of the others, equivalent fractions, plotting points, inequalities on the number line, algebraic expressions, and then we already looked at order of operations. So that's what it entails. It's a fun project. Takes, like I said, a couple of weeks, and students really seem to enjoy it. So I hope you do.